We normally go through about average 60 applications every day.
50 applications.
100 applications.
This is my 17th year reading applications, and personally I'll say it's of all the things that I get to do as an admissions officer, it's the one that brings the most angst, because I know what families and students have done to put together their application.
We had to be a little bit more nuanced in looking at how students who might not have had access to traditional out-of-class experiences like sports or volunteerism in clubs, maybe internships, we had to reframe that and look at how students were immediately participating in their environment.
We are talking about pass-fail grades, the tough transition to online learning, the tough transition coming back to class.
I can't expect a student to have classes that aren't available to them.
What has happened over the past year with the pandemic, lockdowns, schools being closed, is out of their control, and we totally understand that.
We are being really thoughtful as to how these changes impacted students and are absolutely bringing these conversations with us into the application review.
The biggest pushback we got this year is obviously being test optional and families, students asking us, do you truly mean that? We said test optional, we mean test optional, you are going to be competitive even if you don't submit those test scores.
We're able to read contextually so that we don't miss an opportunity to be a good advocate for a student without that element.
Last spring, when we saw that students were having a difficult time accessing standardized tests for college, we knew we needed to be responsive. We didn't want students to take us off their list just because they thought they had to have a test to apply to the university.
It's been really challenging this year to make sure that we're still connecting with students in the same way that we would when we normally are doing in-person visits, in-person meetings.
We know that the process of selecting a college is a highly emotional one. It is one that is very experientially based. And so for us to be able to switch all of our recruitment opportunities from in-person to online has probably been one of our biggest challenges. That said, it's also been one of the greatest equalizers. This year, we have seen interest from students all over the nation and the world, and they've interacted with us online through various virtual events that I'm not sure we would have had the opportunity to do pre-pandemic.
What I try to tell families is that there's very little that you can control in the college application process. What you need to really focus on is what you can control, and that is investing in your education, right? Investing in the courses that you're taking, making sure that they're the most rigorous that you're able to take and can handle given the offerings at your school, and then be invested and committed and dedicated to some key activities. Trust that the college is going to be looking at factors that are about them, but for the right student, the right fit, those students are still going to be admitted, even in an era of pandemic.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.